Hey there, welcome to the Inn on Church Road. I'm Chef Hannah, and today we are in the kitchen and we are making some bittersweet mint chocolate brownies. These are a guest favorite here at the Inn, and the great thing about them is they're elegant enough that you could also serve these for Valentine's Day. So we're starting out here with some simple ingredients. In my bowl, I have some organic granulated sugar and a little bit of cornstarch, as well as some kosher salt. And I'm just gonna take my whisk and I'm gonna whisk that all up together. Make sure I don't have any lumps of either sugar or cornstarch anywhere. All right. Over here on our stovetop, I have some bittersweet chocolate and some grass-fed butter that I've melted just over a double boiler. So we are using a 74% chocolate today. This is one of my favorites. So that percentage stands for the total combination of cocoa mass and cocoa butter. So the higher that number, basically what that means is the less sugar is going to be in your chocolate. So 100% would be completely unsweetened chocolate. So 74%, this is a bittersweet chocolate that we are using today. So here is that all melted and ready to go. And then I have some of our local farm fresh eggs here that have been sitting out at room temperature. It's winter time, so these have been sitting out for about an hour or so. It's important for these to be at room temperature because we're gonna end up adding this hot chocolate and we don't want our eggs to scramble. But I'm gonna go ahead and add those to our sugar mixture. And I'm just gonna whisk that together really well. We wanna make sure that everything is blended. We wanna make sure that there's no egg white that's just kind of unblended here. So put your elbow into it. That should be good. That looks great. So now we're gonna go ahead in with our chocolate mixture. Using a good quality chocolate makes all the difference in the world. I always like to tell people, don't use chocolate chips here that you would use in your chocolate chip cookies because those are usually especially formulated not to melt all the way. So if you melt them, they're usually kind of really thick and goopy. It's because you're really not supposed to. So, all right. So now we're gonna go ahead and blend that in. That is looking delicious. Finally, we're gonna add a little bit of vanilla and some peppermint extract. I really like the peppermint extract in this mixture because of the bittersweet chocolate. It just kind of cuts through that intensity of the bittersweet chocolate. And I can smell it. It smells so good. All right. So here I have a pan. This one's 9 inches. You can use 8 or 9 inches. And I have buttered that. And then I like to also put a little piece of parchment paper in the bottom, maybe coming up a couple of the sides. That just makes for easy removal. Here you could also use a round cake pan if you wanted to slice that in a more elegant presentation for Valentine's. And now I'm just going to pour all of this batter into our pan. These are essentially just like a flourless chocolate cake, so they are very fudgy and so delicious. And then I like to take just a little offset spatula so I can make sure that I get the batter in all the corners and spread it out nice and smooth. Great. So we're gonna put these into a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes or so. We want a toothpick inserted to come out mostly clean, but definitely with some moist crumbs. I don't want it to be completely clean. That would be overbaked, but we don't want to see any wet batter essentially on those. So that's what we're looking for. So I'm going to put these in and we'll see you in a little bit when they come out.